Live from Cullman, Alabama, Premier Bank presents Wake Up Cullman.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And everyone here wishes you another wonderful day. And we are super excited to see you on this episode of Wake Up Cullman. So,
Happy Monday!
not what I was going for, but okay. Glad that you have the enthusiasm of a thousand people that I don't have.
You know what? If you can't be excited that it's Monday, nobody likes Mondays. I can't even finish that sentence.
Don't even push that
That's
fake.
a lie.
That fake needing to be excited for Monday. Look, we all get it. Nobody likes Monday. Here's the big thing, though. There are reasons to like Monday. If you can't find
Where's this list?
If you can't find a reason
reasons
to
to
love
like
Mondays, we are going to talk about a business that just opened up that maybe your Monday morning will be kind of and your Monday middle, whatever that time of day is.
Afternoon?
No, afternoon's later, and that's closer to what the time I would recommend. Between morning and afternoon, like the
There's
10
no
to 12
name for that.
Your late mornings, no. But the big thing here is that we've got an awesome business that just opened its doors. And I'm not just talking about Dick's Sporting Goods, because I went there and that was cool.
What he's talking about is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings,
yes,
yeah.
I beat you to the point because you were taking too long.
The point here is that Monday nights don't have to be as bad as they used to be, because Monday night is the time that you really let all that weight from the day hit you. And you're like, I just can't wait for Tuesday to happen, which is sad because you're basically wishing the entire day away. Well, now you and your friends do not have to worry about that because you have a place to go on Monday nights to enjoy some sports, since that's finally starting back up, get some good wings and a couple drinks. So
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
if you're into that. And by drinks, I mean definitely of the soda variety. Don't condone anything other than that.
Well, we are
Don't
very,
smile.
very excited to have Buffalo Wild Wings here.
Yeah.
So definitely get out and check it out. It's actually officially open for today. Over the past few days, they've done some training. On Friday, they had their day where they offered, rapid responders lunch. So. And then Saturday, I believe they had another training day. So they're officially open today. So get out there and go support them. We're really excited to have them in the community.
Absolutely. And it's kind of great that Cullman has a place like that because, we've just got Applebee's?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have an Applebee's that like a handful of people know about just because of where they're located. And it is here in town. It's just next to the Walmart distribution center. So you should go check that out too. But there's a lot of places here in town, even more so the locally owned places that a lot of people aren't aware of, that are wonderful places to just go. Especially, grab some friends, grab your spouse, grab your kids, go hang out for a night. That kind of thing, no kidding, can take the edge off of a day so quickly. It's not even laughable at all. It's so nice to just sit down and relax with a group of people.
Yeah, it's nice to just kind of hang out sometimes.
Yeah, the benefits are everywhere. You just got to go out there and do them. Alrighty, so, we talk about all these great places, and a lot of these places have been kind enough to sort of support us in the show, and we absolutely appreciate that for them. But they've gone beyond that and given us some awesome things to give to you guys as prizes for tuning into the show. So let's take a look at what those prizes are for today. All right, looks like we have a Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue free family barbecue pack. That's the pound of meat, the 2 16-ounce sides, and the 4 buns. And 1 large 5-topping pizza from Pizza Hut. There's a fantastic pizza if you haven't had it. It's probably one of the best in town. And the Chick-fil-A Choose meal. That's the chicken sandwich or the chicken nuggets. And if you haven't had them yet, you've missed out on a large portion of adult life. All right, so again, the only way you can get this is if you check our Facebook page, figure out who the sponsor of the day is, and call us at 256-734-7399. Again, that's 256-734-7399. You call in, you let us know who that sponsor of the day was, and if you were the first to do so, you win the prizes for today. And that's not just one of those, that's all 3. You win all 3 of those prizes, so you don't want to miss that out. Now again, we've had some issues with that in the past. We do need to restate that you can only have 1 winner per household every 30 days. So we appreciate the people that have called in multiple times. Just again, we're trying to keep it fair, let a lot of people have these awesome prizes. But as soon as that 30-day period's up, please call back in. We will gladly give it to you.
Well, we have really exciting guests today. We are so excited to have Hope on the show. So if you'll stay with us, we'll be right back.
No.
Fire, accident, storm, They all have it in Cullman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Awesome. Welcome back, everybody. So we have Hope here with us today. We have David Pointer and Melanie Howell. Thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And again, yes, that does not mean Hope is not an individual in the off chance that you were wondering. Yes.
Now, for those out there who have no idea what Hope means, can you give us an explanation for exactly what this organization is and what it does?
HOPE is a therapeutic riding program for mentally and physically challenged individuals. There will be some who may not be able to ride, but there's still an interaction with the horse that will be very beneficial to them. And it's something that, it's an amazing program. It's international. There are 4 programs in Alabama that I'm aware of. And we got started actually serving clients last summer.
Wow. Okay.
We're located on Convent Road here in Cullman. The property is owned by the sisters, Benedictine sisters, and they have been gracious and wonderful in supporting us in every way, but giving us the land to use is huge.
Absolutely. So how many people do you have that participate in the program?
We have somewhere around 30 to 35 individuals from the age of 3 to 42.
Okay.
So it's not just a children's program, it's a program for individuals with special needs. And the needs can be multiple.
Very nice. Awesome. So say, say someone wanted to become involved in this program, how would they go about even beginning to get into the program?
Well, they can go by the facility on Convent Road, or they can go to the website hopehorses.org. There's applications that can be filled out for individuals to participate. We have a waiting list now, and there's also an application for volunteers that can be filled out. Volunteers are crucial. We have 2 paid part-time people. Everything else is volunteer. Executive Director Rhonda Riley volunteers 50 to 60 hours a week.
Wow.
And she has been very, very crucial to us getting up and running. These last 2 years, we would not be here, Melanie, without Rhonda. There's just no 2 ways.
I have met Rhonda. She's incredible. So definitely.
Makes me tired.
We love her energy.
Now to ask, are you looking for a certain type of person for volunteers, or will you take anyone of any age to come and help?
14 is the minimum age.
Okay.
You don't have to know a thing about horses. There's all different positions needed, jobs needed to be covered at the facility.
I know that for a lot of younger students, especially starting to hit to the college level, a lot of scholarships offer scholarships for people who do community services. So this is a wonderful program if people haven't thought about it, especially if they're looking to work in a field like this. That would be a fantastic opportunity for not only them to go out and help, but then in return getting that experience with dealing with people. And honestly, in my opinion, it's probably something I should have done at that time period. So.
Yeah, it sounds like an incredible opportunity. Now, for those out there that may wonder, why horses? Why are they so therapeutic?
No one really knows exactly why, but they're, in particular with autistic children or individuals in Down syndrome, there seems just to be a natural bond.
Really?
The horses just understand. Horses are very intuitive. They can pick up how you feel. If you're frightened, they understand it. If you're excited, they, so they can be very calming. It's unknown, really, but as I told people, it goes back centuries. People have known for hundreds of years the power and the value of a horse in therapy situations. But it's only been since World War II that it's become an international program worldwide. In the United States, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of centers like Hope. And so every center that I know of has a waiting list because there's just no way you can serve all the people because of money and volunteers. Because our goal is to not turn any child or any individual away because they can't pay.
Now,
So
y'all offer scholarships, different things like that?
We do offer scholarships, but then we have to have someone who can pay the scholarship. A lesson is 8 weeks, and that's $200.
Okay, wow.
So some people, that's $200 is not much, but the people who have to choose whether riding, therapy, or food is huge.
Yeah.
And so, as I have told people, no contribution is too small. A $5 donation will buy a bale of hay.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's just, we just need the volunteers and the money. But,
Volunteers are crucial right now.
yes.
So
There's no way to operate without volunteers.
Absolutely.
If you wanted to volunteer, what would a typical schedule possibly look like?
We would like to have someone who could commit to 3 hours, a 3-hour block, preferably for the full 8 weeks, but we know a lot of people can say, okay, I can be there every Wednesday at 2 o'clock for the next 8 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
But they can say, I can be there this Wednesday at 3 o'clock, but I can't, maybe next Thursday at 3 o'clock,
To have a schedule we can count on. We can,
Yeah.
whether
So
you get there and
reliable,
not know if you're gonna
time
be
schedules
there.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine, transportation would be another one that you would prefer most likely. So you've got these programs that are not only helping the children that you're working with, but then again for volunteers, it's a big step for a lot of people. But is there anything outside of that? Do you guys do community fundraisers and that kind of thing that people could help with potentially?
Glad you asked.
Speaking of, we do. We have two main fundraisers. One's the Derby Party, which was very successful, and the other one is coming up on October 10th. We're having a trail ride and basically a day of, it's a family day.
I believe I came to that last year, I think.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the Hope Ride and
They
Run.
know more about what you did than you do.
This is true.
So this year we have to get you out there on the trail ride.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, but the ride's at 9, registration's at 8, and we're going to have a lot of activities. We'll have bounce house, we'll have the inflatables for the kids, we'll have horse rides, pony rides, call them pony rides, but they'll be our horses. There'll be
Mechanical bull.
mechanical bull, we have
Hey.
Triple B providing mechanical bull and petting zoo for the kids. And we'll have a live musical performance by up-and-coming singer-songwriter Templeton Thompson.
Okay.
So we're kind of adding to the day. I know, let's see, we're going to have Riverside Fly Shop's going to have fly fishing, kind of showing the kids how to fly fish, may even take them out on in the
That's
canoes.
exciting,
And
yeah.
it's just there'll be hay rides, there'll be a tractor there with the hay rides where the kids can go from one part of the property to the other between fishing and the activities.
Now, where's this going to be located at?
This will be at 1315 County Road 222. It's going to
Okay.
be at the Evelyn Burroughs Estate.
Okay.
Which, David, you can elaborate more on that.
Well, you only got 222, it's maybe 3/4 of a mile past the interstate.
Alrighty.
And I guarantee they can see us.
Oh, yes.
because there will be signs all around the fence and banners and this type of thing. But, and we'll be also selling chances on a $1,800 saddle
Hey.
and a $1,200 canoe, and they're $5 a ticket, or you can get 5 for $20, and you can mix and match. You can give me $20, and you can get 3 saddle tickets and 2 canoe tickets, or however you want to.
Okay, very
The event
nice.
is free, by the way.
event is
It
Okay,
is
so
free.
that helps.
So yeah, I mean, it's
Now-
going to be. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, meals and such, is that provided, or do you encourage people to come picnic and that kind of thing? Or?
We will have food available.
We encourage them to buy from us.
Yes.
Well, then there we go. That is
They
what,
can
buy
buy
from
it.
them.
Don't-
Don't even think about bringing your own food.
Yeah, really.
These are the people to get from.
If you have a brown bag, we may charge you for it.
Okay, yeah, there's a $1 brown bag special, and then the rest of it is. All right, that sounds like a great event, especially for people who are kind of interested in the programs and kind of curious, because a lot of people, when it comes to what I would consider outside methods of therapeutics, people kind of iffy sometimes. If a doctor doesn't come out and say this is what you need, then they kind of are skeptic of it. And I think when they see the relationships, because I can only imagine a lot of the people that you work with will want to come to these, when they see that connection, I think this might change the minds of a lot of people. So this event can be very big, and I'm really excited to see where it goes for you guys, especially in terms of how it helps you guys grow, because you might find volunteers, you might find more donators, and that is a big step. And I'd really like to see that happen, because I personally, with our family working with horses for long, I understand. I get where you guys are coming from. So I'm excited, and I think Natalie's excited, and that might be something you guys should keep a lookout for, because we might actually be going out there as soon as we can to try to see what we can do. You can see me fall off the horse. It'll be great.
And anybody's invited. Really, people can come by the barn at any time just to observe. It makes a huge difference. You truly understand what the program's all about.
If you volunteer, it'll change your life. Is that simple?
Well, coming to one of the sessions for the first time and going maybe a month after, the difference in what the participants are trying to do when they first start versus where they get to within a few weeks' time, it's incredible.
See one who starts off with 2 people walking beside them, leading the horse, to riding independently. It's amazing. And to see
Gives me
the
chills.
joy.
I just
Yeah, and the independent.
I tell people, if you
Yes.
go and watch and volunteer, and if you don't leave with a smile on your face and a tear in your eye, there's something wrong.
Yeah, this is true.
That's
It will
incredible.
touch you.
It's an intense thing to say. All right. Well, is there any contact information that people can reach in the off chance they have questions or?
Yes. One, you can call Melanie. What's your phone number?
256-338-1784.
And she can give you all the information about the event coming up. If
Okay.
you want to volunteer, you can call Terry Sutherland at 205-515-7794. Or you can get information on the website at hopeforces.org. There's applications for being a volunteer. And so we encourage people to go to the website. We encourage them to go visit on Convent Road. It's not hard to find at all. There's a big curve on Convent Road, and we're on right in that curve. You'll see the sign and the barn and the horses.
Mhm.
And so we encourage people to come and see what we do, and we really encourage them to come out to the ride and all the activities that we'll have going on. It's going to be a fun day.
Okay.
And it's for families. It's not just for people on horseback.
Right. It's not.
That will probably be the smaller number of people.
Mhm.
But the people who are actually riding. But last year we had people who came, children we had adults as well who rode. We had a small arena, and if they needed to be led around, they were led around. If they felt comfortable sitting on the horse, where someone would generally walk with them. But it's a great opportunity for your first experience on a horse. It's a great opportunity.
Awesome. All right. Well, that sounds very exciting. We are very excited for your fundraiser. Now, just to cover those facts again, it's October 10th.
October 10th.
Okay. What time?
Trail ride's at 9, registration's at 8 if you want to be in the ride, and
Okay.
then the main activities start at 10. So 10 till 4.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool beans. We're gonna try our best to see what we can do about being there.
I'm sure I'll be out there.
Yeah, if anything, Natalie will be there, and then you can watch her fall off a horse.
Yeah. Hey, it'll happen.
No, we
Hey, we hope
do not encourage that.
That works.
Yeah, play on words. All right, all right. Well, thank you both for coming on the show today.
Thank you for
again,
having
Thank you.
we're super supportive of you guys, of anything that we can ever do to help. And I fully encourage all of our viewing audience to, get involved with this kind of stuff, because you do not want to miss an opportunity to see something as wonderful as this organization grow and become more outreaching. And that's the big thing here. So I cannot encourage this enough. If you ever need anything else, just please let us know. We'd be glad to see what else we can do for you. And again, we're super glad that you came on the show today. Can't tell you how excited we are.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Well, if you will join us again in just a moment, we will be right back, so don't go away.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And welcome back. So that was great. I enjoyed it.
I know, yeah, that was incredible, definitely.
I'm not much of a horse guy, because I'm absolutely too nervous of an individual to get on one, because they realize that and then they want to kill me.
I love horses. I always have, but they do, tend to intimidate me.
They intimidate you?
Yeah.
You can be intimidated? How does that happen?
You didn't know that.
No, I didn't, because
Wow.
you scare me. So
Good. Well, good. I'm doing my
She
job
probably
then.
scares all of you too. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we are excited that this program exists. I absolutely love things like that. I love programs that really do try to make a difference in people's lives, and especially in creative ways, because I think things like that are what really inspire people to go on and do things. I only wish I had more time, and I say that, I really wish I had the time management, that's the word I'll use, to really get involved with programs like that, because I think that it's absolutely worth it. Again, I cannot encourage our viewing audience enough to go out there and see for yourself the changes that these people make, and lots of lives. It's fantastic, and I love it.
Yeah, their impact is definitely felt in the community, and what they're doing is a need that's being fulfilled, and there's just not enough we could say about that, but we're really happy to have that type of outreach and community organization. So
Absolutely. But what do? We sit and we support, and we'll do what we can to make sure that they continue to be around to help people. Alrighty, so I'm thinking it's one of those times that I really think that we should go out and highlight an individual, don't you?
yes, why not?
Why not? Way to sound happy about it. Yes, and we are talking about the Facebook friend of the day. That is the wonderful point of the day where we pick you, the viewing audience, to be our Facebook friend.
And our Facebook friend of the day is Ty Watwood, and he likes WBRC and Cullman Fire and Rescue. And we would like to give him a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for being our Facebook friend. You too can have a Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue sandwich. Get on Facebook and become our friend.
Absolutely. And, I can't help but notice it looked like that gentleman was talking into 2 phones at the same time.
It kind of did look that
And
way.
if he can multitask a conversation that well, he should be president, because that's intense. I can't do that. I can barely breathe and and walk at the same time. So
Yeah,
I don't
that's
see how
very apparent, by the way.
Thank you. I love making it seem that I am adult.
You know, we have our awesome segment now. It's called Discover Cullman. And we are talking about Grumpy's today. Now, if you have not been out to Grumpy's Italian Grill, it's over there next to the Civic Center. It is amazing. I love Grumpy's. They literally have the best of both worlds. If you go upstairs, it's a nice family-friendly environment. You go downstairs to Grumpy's Down Under. You can get a beverage of your choice, and they also have a lot of live music. It's family-owned. It's just a really awesome place. But just have to say, the best thing about it is either going to be the pizza, the pasta, the salads, or the sandwiches. Pretty much everything there is amazing. They make everything from scratch, and it's just, you can tell. I mean, it's just absolutely wonderful.
Oh, I had not been super familiar with Grumpy's other than a few times. I'd like to point out that they did host Second Fridays the last time.
They did,
it was a fantastic event, and I agree. I went through and looked at a lot of the reviews that were left on various websites about them, and they have nothing but glowing reviews. Grumpy's is one of those businesses that has been around for a little while. They've got quite the reputation for not only their food, but for their awesome service. A lot of people love the staff there, to the point where they actually have specific followings for certain waiters and waitresses and the bartenders there. They're fantastic people. They were nothing but nice to us, and they had quite a crowd there at Second Fridays, and they handled it very well. The band that they had gotten was great. It's a wonderful location. I can't help but laugh, though, every time I hear Grumpy's Down Under, because then I think Quigley Down Under, and there's people who know what that means.
I don't get that, but okay.
It's an old movie. But it's a great facility. We absolutely are. I love that place. I really do, and it's another place that I should frequent more often.
You really should. They had recently built their porch too. And so that's been very accommodating throughout the summer. People have enjoyed sitting out on the patio and just eating their food and enjoying Cullman. So we're very proud to have Grumpy's in the community. And like I said, if you have not been over there, I definitely suggest that you try their pizzas. My favorite is the buffalo chicken.
Yeah, that was another thing I saw in live.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But their sandwiches, their salads, their pastas, everything is really great. And it's I believe most of it is made from scratch, if not all of it. So.
Well, if those reviews are anything, I'm supposed to recommend the smoked wings, because that is apparently the best.
Yeah, their wings are good too. I'm not a wing fan, but for those out there.
But for those that would eat wings, that is the place to be.
Even though I'm ecstatic that Buffalo Wild Wings is here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. So you don't have to eat wings there either. So definitely go check out Grumpy's if you haven't been yet. That's one of the places that we can completely recommend wholeheartedly. And tell them that we sent you. I don't know if that'll do anything, but it makes us feel better that Alrighty. Well, now is the point of the show where I get to talk about my second favorite thing after what we just did, which is the weather. And I love talking about the weather because it can brighten a day. No pun intended. So again, this is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. So please make the switch to Mitch. Alrighty, it looks like the average high for today is going to be 78 with the average low at 63, hitting that cooler weather. Average high, though, the record high was set in 1930 at 102 degrees, with the record low set in 1948 at 46. Sunset tonight is going to be at 8:06, with sunrise tomorrow at 5:37 a.m. Look at that big, beautiful, clear radar there. That proves to us today that we have a good chance of not seeing any rain, and I am correct. That's, again, a high of 76 today with a 0% chance of rain, with a low of 52, and again, tonight, a 0% chance of rain. Then we are looking at slight chance of rain tomorrow, 20%, with a high of 78. And we're going to be peaking out at some 80s here, middle to lower 80s throughout the week. And again, we're touching the 60s for the lows throughout the week. So again, we are hitting that cooler weather finally, which means Natalie can start wearing her long sleeve shirts, and I can wear that sweater I love. And you can, run around the yard with the kids and eventually start that demonic ritual known as raking, because that is evil and no one should ever have to do that. But, that's just part of the season. I guess we trade off comfortable weather for intense manual labor. Which no one should ever have to do.
Do you think raking is intense?
I think raking is one of those few things in my life that I could go my entire life without doing, and I would be completely content.
I think washing dishes is intense.
That's easy, because at least then I'm warm. Anytime I ever have to rake, it's always a bad day. That's just my opinion. Grass, leaves, thousands of fan mail, just either way. All righty, well, again, if you will join us in just a moment, we'll be right back, so don't go away.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
I'm Pat Moody with the Mortgage Center. Over the past 16 years, we've helped thousands of Cullman County residents with their mortgage needs. During these challenging times, we still stand ready to help the people of Cullman County with their mortgage needs. With rates at record lows, there is no better time to buy or refinance your existing mortgage. Let's work together in these difficult times to make it better. The Mortgage Center.
And now, we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi. Don't miss out on Ben South's One-Liner Diner on the Southern Humor Highway, happening at the Red Door Cafe on Saturdays. Call 256-734-0599 or check out their Facebook for more details.
And again, the Cookbook fundraiser, brought to you by the Women of Faith Group Garden City Church of God, is continuing. These are $12.50 each, and the proceeds do benefit the church's food bank. For more information, please call Miss Rhonda Davis or Miss Patsy Kennedy.
And the Candlelight Walking Tours will be held October 5th and 6th. These are guided tours through downtown Cullman. They begin at the Cullman County Museum and Fest Hall Market Plots. For more information, visit CullmanOctoberfest.com.
And Ms. Catherine Morgan is encouraging everyone to come talk to her about discounts that you could receive on your insurance up to 40%. Again, for more information on her, call 256-734-4640 and definitely check her out on Facebook.
And the rummage sale, sponsored by the Cullman Pilot Club, will be happening October 23rd and 24th at the Cullman Fairgrounds. So come out and check out what you can get.
And the Alabama Gourd Festival will be October 17th and 18th. Now, this is located at the Cullman Civic Center, and admission is $3, though kids 12 and under are free. For more information, visit alabamagourdsociety.org.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com, send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi.
Alrighty, so we talk a lot about these community billboards. Have you ever really thought about any of the things that we've mentioned on there? I mean, honestly, like, I've never been on the Candlelight Walking Tours at all. And I think that that's going to be the coolest thing ever, because in the town that I grew up in, a small town called Eufaula, Alabama, we used to do something very similar on a much smaller scale.
You know, I've actually had the pleasure of actually attending a walking tour. It was last year. It was the beginning of October, and it was a lot of fun. I learned so much about Cullman. It's really interesting to have one of the people from the Cullman County Museum. It's usually Drew. He'll take you on a walking tour, but any of them over there can do that, and he'll just walk you around the town and tell you what used to be there and what's currently there. They're just so knowledgeable, and it's so great to learn, all about Cullman's history.
As a history nut myself, I always loved doing stuff like that. I can't help it. I like history, so that's probably one of the things I'm definitely gonna have to do this year.
Yes, definitely.
Alrighty, so, okay. So if you didn't already know, the sponsor of the day today was indeed Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, and again, they are encouraging you to try out their new barbecue pizzas, and you can grill them. Now I know it's getting a little cooler outside, but what better time to go out and grab your grill and get that taken care of? So you never want to miss an opportunity to try something new, and I love good pizza. So.
Yeah, and I was thinking today, whenever I woke up, I was thinking about what I, wanted to do for meals this week. I'm kind of stretched on time, so Papa Murphy's, it's one of those places you can just kind of pop in, get what you want, take it home, and just stick it in the oven. So
Absolutely. And they've got a wonderful variety of things. They have dessert pizzas that I tend to get a lot. And they're fantastic. They're not what you'd expect from a pizza establishment. They're more of a specialty. It reminds me a lot of the mom and pop places that you could go in and get specific things made for you, and they can tailor just about any kind of pizza that you can think of. So it's pretty good. Love their food, love their service. The staff out there is really great. So I've always enjoyed dealing with them.
Yeah, they're always great, and you just can't beat a pizza that is that great that you can just literally 2 minutes later have. That's pretty awesome.
right there in the palm of your own hand. All right.
Yes.
Well, the other thing that what I'd like to mention today, and we encourage this every day, but I'd like to take time to talk about it if it's all right with you guys. Although I don't know if you could object really. Is our Facebook, and we really encourage you guys to go out there and like us on Facebook and to follow us and to really keep in touch with us, because we really do love that community involvement that you guys give us. We love to hear from you. We love to hear the comments and concerns you guys have about us and about the show and about things going on in the community, because we really like to keep an ear to that, and we really like to know what's going on. I think Natalie can agree with us that the community that we are a part of and that you guys create for us is really important to what we do.
Absolutely.
We love knowing, what's going on in your personal lives and the things that you could tell us about what's going on, people that you'd like to hear us talk about more, certain social events that are going on that you're kind of concerned or maybe have questions about that we can address for you, or have someone come on the show and address for you. So we'd love to hear from you guys. Again, I can't encourage enough for you to go on there and definitely, talk to us. Let us know what's going on so we can...
Yeah, and send us your birthdays, your anniversaries. We have those drawings every week, and that's just a free opportunity for you to win some awesome stuff.
Absolutely. We have some awesome prizes we give out every day, and we encourage people to use the Facebook as the medium to find that out. Now, again, sometimes we do have the opportunity to throw that small hint at you, but the Facebook is the quickest and easiest way to earn all the prizes that we give out on the show. So you never know. And eventually we're hoping to get to a point where, the questions that you ask on Facebook make it onto the show. So we can only have those if you throw them at us on there. So definitely do that. Again, can't stress that enough. That's it's pretty big for us. Alrighty. So I don't know. I think tomorrow's going to be a pretty good show.
I think so. Yeah.
We've got some awesome guests. We Miss Kathy Scruggs coming on the show. So I'm excited to talk to her. Excited to learn about the kind of things that she's going to be working with us on.
Yeah. I am too. She'll be great. And Monday is here. What can I say?
Yeah, it's Monday. I'm sorry. We're really trying to encourage you throughout this day, but we all know they say Wednesday is hump day, but no, it's Monday. If you can get over the Monday slump,
I say it every Monday. May your Monday be short and your coffee be strong.
Much like the personality that we have right here.
Short and strong. Thanks.
Short and strong. There you go. Sums you up. May your coffee be Natalie. That is all I can say.
That's just weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's who I am. All right, so again, join us tomorrow. We're going to have an awesome guest. We're going to have a great show. So to wrap things up, yes, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And again, everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have a wonderful day. Stay strong, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great one.
comes out.